Good evening. It's Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. The time is 5:01. Town of Hartford Town Board special meeting. We'll begin with just a quick introduction of the panel. Far left, Chief Ron Fontaine. First Ward. No, I go through the. Okay. Thank you. First Ward Councilman Mostera. Third Ward Councilman Dave Reynolds. Confidential Secretary Christine Martin. To the far right, Clerk Michelle Moran. Second Ward Councilman John Latini. Town Council is Mr. Herb Cully. Deputy Supervisor, Fourth Ward Councilman Dave Tehan. I'll just ask you all to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Board members, thank you for coming in short notice for this special board meeting. We have just a couple items. We do have some personnel hires. We have for clerk to the town justice. It's a part-time position. Person's name is Ann Kuhn. The start date is immediate. It is a part-time position. In the budget, it's actually full-time. So the rate is going to be $23.34. Judge Verkler would like to, keep this at part-time to see how it goes, but it's in the budget for full-time, so that's why the rate is what it's at, because it could go into a full-time position.
So is she a new hire, Jim?
She's a new hire.
Okay.
Yep, starting immediately.
So Jim,
no benefits.
With that salary or that hourly rate, if it were to be full-time, and I don't have the salary sheet with me for 2026, is there enough in there to cover that if the person converted to full-time?
Yeah, so it's it is budget for full-time, so we may have excess if it doesn't go.
It is in the budget?
Yes.
So she's filling an open position.
Yeah, so
Yes.
as you recall,
Right.
past clerk, she was in there full-time, but
Right.
she resigned. So everybody reviewed that. I think there was a resume in there as well.
Yeah.
Someone would like to make a motion.
Can I just want to look where, I haven't had the budget. Christina, do you know where the court clerk is in the budget?
Yeah, it's, so Megan is the .11, which is 46,286. And this new one would be under the .13, which has a full-time salary rate of
Can
$44,113.
you give me the whole number? I don't have the whole ledger.
Yes, it's A1110.13. That's the budget line she would come out of.
13. Okay, got it.
You see
And
it?
it's in there for a full-time salary rate, but she's gonna be part-time, so that's why they came up with a rate of $23.34. And if she does go full-time, there's enough in there.
As long as the money is in the budget, right?
Yes,
Guys?
yep.
Jim says it's in the budget.
24. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions on that? Okay, to have a motion to approve and approve for this position.
Second.
Motion by Dave Reynolds, second by Councilman Latini. Discussion?
Do you have a start date?
It says immediately, so I'm
Immediately,
assuming
okay.
Tomorrow?
probably. No discussion? I'll have Clerk Moran call for a roll, please.
Councilman Prestera?
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds?
Aye.
Supervisor Vesta?
Aye.
Councilman Tehan?
Aye.
Councilman Latini?
Aye.
All in favor?
So,
And then we had, this is just a motion to reaffirm Zachary John, is it Constance?
no motion.
So, yeah, that was $22 is starting for the union contract. Again, just to reaffirm full-time, permanent.
The Did you need a motion, Jim?
Yes. Motion by Councilman Latini.
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Prestera. Discussion. Michelle, if you can call for a roll.
Councilman Pacera,
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds,
Aye.
Supervisor Messa,
Aye.
Councilman Teehan,
Aye.
Councilman Latini,
Aye.
all approved.
So now Bruce is the new one, correct, Jim?
Yeah, that one just came through, and everything was approved through the county and everything, right, Mr.
Hold on one
Christina?
second, Rick. Sorry, Rick is on the phone.
You said, I'm sorry, everything was approved through.
Everything was approved through the county. I printed everything out and we got the notification back.
Jim, you didn't start that photo school, right?
We did not, we have Rick has it down there for immediate, so I assume that'll be tomorrow. So, yes, Bruce, Arthur,
I know.
Ryan Junior,
Rhea?
Rhea, Ryea, per union contract, $22 an hour, full-time, permanent, to fill one of the opening positions. So
All right.
I have a motion to approve Bruce for the motor equipment operator.
Motion.
Motion
Second.
by Councilman Teehan, second by Councilman Latini. Discussion? Okay. Clerk Ryan, if you can call for roll, please.
Councilman Latini,
Aye.
Councilman Teehan,
Aye.
Supervisor Messa,
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds,
Aye.
Councilman Pacera,
Aye.
all in favor.
And then we had last contract for the High Street.
No.
Do you have the High Street for the storage tank, the contract from
The insurance policy?
insurance policy?
Yeah, I put it in my office and I emailed it to,
Already signed.
This is for the storage one. So at the last meeting, what we did was we approved the agreement, but the only thing I wanted to do is, I didn't have the premium. It went up a little bit, so I wanted to make a motion to authorize me to sign that contract.
is that the one that we had the other night?
Yes.
It's in the folder.
It was in the
right?
folder,
Okay.
yep. And I just want to give the rates and everything.
Okay.
Jim, did we designate Christina as human resources officer?
We did not.
Because she's signing all these on behalf of human resources. You may want to make a motion to designate her on a temporary basis as human resources officer and authorize her to sign documents in that capacity.
Is Jim authorized in his current capacity?
Sure, he's a supervisor.
Maybe that's-
He's authorized to do anything.
So, what,
Well, she's
there's
already
two,
signed.
I know.
And a lot of times, it's probably difficult for you, so I don't know, either Christine or Christina. Just as a temporary, just somebody who can sign. You have to designate it by resolution.
Otherwise, she has to redo these forms.
Yes.
Okay, let's just.
These went to civil service already?
Have these gone?
Are these done in civil service with your
Yes.
name on it?
Okay.
They haven't been sent over to civil service, no, I have to do that.
Okay.
I had to wait for the forms to be
So
signed.
let's,
Maybe you
This is
co-sign
the-
with her.
Here, just sign this.
yeah. All right.
That's what you need, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so like I said, last meeting we had the storage tank was annual. The 20, the previous was $26.95, so it's $2,695. The new rate for renewal is $2,788, and I just ask a motion to allow me to approve this insurance contract for the storage unit.
Inside.
Inside.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Reynolds, second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Prestera. Discussion? Clerk, can you call for roll, please?
Councilmember Sarah?
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds?
Aye.
Supervisor Messa?
Aye.
Councilman Dehan?
Aye.
Councilman Deanie?
Aye.
All in favor?
Thank you. So we just have a couple budget adjustments, all out of the payroll. So, we're going to, so you have this, the highlight is the debit on here?
Yes, so to make,
We're gonna debit from that and then credit to the.
yes, so the debit is the highway and then the credit is to the each fund.
All right, so, if you have your budgets, if you wanna look at it. It's, A 50100-14, Highway Secretary. We're gonna debit 4264, and we're gonna credit to A 13150-14. That's, Comptroller, you have that as,
That's, so are you looking at the highlighted part? That's to give Bonadio, we're not sending that much over, we're sending 15 something. I just explained it all to Dave.
What about Bonadio, you said?
The highlighted amount is the amount that 15,000 or 14,000 is what we're sending over to Bonadio.
14
It's added up, it's all one bond.
But what does
Yeah,
this
but
cover?
yours-
So the other postings are what I'm taking from highway to put towards comptroller, which is me, to make that the full amount, and then taking
That's what I
part
just did.
highway to,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, yeah,
Yes.
so I was just concerned, yeah.
But it's not
So
42.
Comptroller is your position, is that's what that one's
Yes.
for, just so the board knows?
Yes.
Okay, so, just so the board knows is, so when we split the position, so the highway secretary that was a full-time position in there, so that we're taking money from there and we're divvying up between a couple different employees, essentially. So that first one was for the difference for Christina to go full-time.
So, the highway, we're taking out of 27.6?
27, yes, that's the total, out of the 40,
Out of 44.
One, one, three.
Coming out of highway.
yes. So I want to do each one of these individually.
Yeah.
And just for clarity, the 1315014, it's in the controller group, but it's actually a bookkeeper general ledger name.
Yeah.
So we're not making her the control,
No.
No.
No. It's called bookkeeper.
right?
So, let me ask you a question. So the whole 147,000 is coming out of highway?
No,
Okay.
I don't know. It's- Yeah, so we're just,
Okay, they're all different. Okay, I got you.
gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it's just, we're trying to make every one of these positions
Available,
Well,
incorrect?
funded.
full funded,
Yeah.
so that we don't have to do later on in the year. So I'm trying to do this now as it's earlier on in the year. So if we have a motion to move that.
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Tehan. Do you have a second?
Yeah, we're taking this out of highway. Yes?
Yeah.
Highway secretary.
These are all people positions,
And you're doing one at a time?
one at a time, yeah. So I have to,
Yeah. It's a controller.
for the bookkeeper.
Yeah.
Well,
We-
since-
We,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's-
bookkeeper. That's what I wanted to clarify.
Okay.
Because in the budget, it's.
Because
So
at the last meeting-
essentially, in the last meeting, you approved me to come on full-time, $25 an hour for the non-union, it's 1,820 hours. So you multiply that, that would come up to 45.5. In the comptroller bookkeeper line, there's only 41,000. So we're moving some from highway secretary, because there's nobody in that position right now collecting from that line. So we're moving that over there to that, and then we're also doing that to the deputy clerk, and then we're taking some of it and putting it into the confidential secretary, because there's nothing in that budget line.
Right, and you're gonna serve as the highway secretary?
Yeah, I'm doing, yes, all of it.
Both jobs, both, yeah. But it just, you have to make these, because we approved her salary, her per hour rate the last meeting, but there's not enough to fund it through the year, so that's what we're taking. We're making each of these funds whole.
What the number should be, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, can I say something? I have no problem working all this out, but I think I'd like to call for the executive session first before we do this, because I still want to talk about our PVA contract.
No, I understand. These are funds that are already there.
I know they're already there. I mean, listen, I don't care if we can finish it up now, but I'm just saying that, the funds are already there, so they're gonna be moved around.
Yeah, that's how we're doing these
Okay.
funds. Yeah, that's it. There's not,
Okay.
yeah, it's just these are funds that were there, and there's gonna be some little funds left over afterwards, so.
Okay.
Yep.
So maybe the easier way to.
Yeah, no, I get it now, because if the funds are still, they're there.
Yeah,
It's not like we're taking like the Bonadil thing, we're gonna worry about it later. You know what I mean? When we discussed that, when you said to me, you know, the night we approved the Bonadil,
mhm.
you said, I'll figure that out later. I just
Yeah.
wanna make sure that the funds are available before we start making all these decisions.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
that
so
it's
the
actually in
transactions
the
at
budget.
the top are, those funds are already there.
Right.
Instead of payroll trying to take from three
I got
different
you.
lines,
Okay.
we're just putting it in one line.
Okay.
So, do we have a motion?
I motion
By
on
Councilman.
This is for,
the first one.
The first one.
Bookkeeper, highway
Bookkeeper.
Yeah, you have to do it.
I'll second.
Okay. Second by Councilman Keeney. Any further discussion? And then if Clerk Moran can call for a roll.
Councilman Dettini,
aye.
Councilman Teehan,
Aye.
Supervisor Massa,
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds,
Aye.
Councilman Pistera,
Aye.
all in favor.
Next is, if you recall in the budget, there's, for the town clerk's office, it's deputy clerk 2 listed in there. She is civil service. They made that position in the budget to 2 part-time positions. I kind of mentioned it before during the budget process that, you know, really should be, you know, what's a current full-time position. So there's shortfall there. So the same thing we're doing is we're going to take, we're going to debit A50100-145179 and credit the A14100-13 to 5179 to make that salary match. So if I can get a motion for that.
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Teehan, and I've got a second.
I'm still not clear, we're taking,
So I can help explain it. So,
if you would,
yes, I'd be happy to. So the first, I'm not sure where it is on the lines, but, so we're taking, there's 2 part-time lines. It's .1 and .12 and .13. Those 2 lines had 19 and some
And some
change.
change.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Those together
Okay.
make 38,000,
Correct.
which is
Split
not
up.
what the full-time
Yeah.
position is. The full-time
Okay.
position is 44,113.
All right, that's where the money's coming from.
Yes.
Okay,
So we needed to take a little bit more to add up to with the 38,000 to give her that 44,113 and put it all in one account, again, to just have one line for payroll.
So that's essentially she was making.
Because she was, yeah.
Yes. But yet the budget doesn't, so we're just making the budget right. to
Right.
Accommodate.
Right.
Jim, is that gonna be a full-time position now?
It's been a full-time position.
Okay.
It is, yeah. So it's just,
Yeah, she
It's
was
just-
approved through the county full-time,
she's
she's
still
done
service.
full-time, she just, in the budget line, it just got separated when we did 26 budget.
so we verified that we can make that one,
Yeah, I
One
verified
number.
with the accounting group, they said we can combine the 2 into one
full-time.
and make it full-time.
Yeah, which it was for many years.
Right.
It's just in the budget last year, it just separated out in 2 part-times.
I'll second it.
Second by Councilman Reynolds. Any further discussion? Clerk Moran, if you call for a roll, please.
Councilman Dettini,
Aye.
Councilman Teehan,
Aye.
Supervisor Massa,
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds,
Aye.
Councilman Pistera,
Aye.
all in favor.
Okay, so that's the secretary.
So next we have the confidential secretary, we're taking A 50100-14, and the highway secretary, 18,200, and put it into A 12200-12, 18,200.
Excuse me, I think we skipped the third one, Jim.
Yeah, you did.
Skip-
Deputy clerk,
It wasn't highlighted, so that's,
Oh.
because it's combined.
That's part of the other, the deputy
Part of
clerk.
these-
We combined it into one account. So we did away with, they had two account numbers for, because it was part-time.
Yeah, it just has two lines on there for my,
For your sense, but we made one,
Sense.
we made one, she's
but it's
hold
making
on.
it one, yes.
Okay.
Yes, no, thank you for asking.
Does the resolution include both 2 and 3?
Well, it's just,
Both items or no?
well, it's just, we did away with
Okay.
the one,
It's just the.
Yes, we're doing
And we
away
make
with the
one
one
account.
and we're making it one account.
and just move it into,
Deputy
Everything
top,
to-
deputy two.
Okay.
all clear on that?
Yeah, so do the number again, so we're at,
So we're on,
The last
the last one, highway secretary, A 5011, or 100-14, debiting from the highway secretary 18,200 to A 12200-12, we're crediting that to 18,200.
And that's $20 an hour multiplied by how many hours, which is 17 hours, 17 and a half a week. And that brings up to 900 and something, and that's how I come up with the 18.2.
what's the total hours again, annual?
It's 17, so it's 910 hours, and you multiply that by 20, and that comes up with 18.2,
18,200.
1,200.
so that-
Christina, go ahead, John.
So that's, how many hours a week? 17 hours a week?
17 and a half hours a week, that's
That's the
part-time employee.
part-time.
Okay, 17
So
hours.
And we
with-
approved the $20 an hour at the last board meeting.
Gotcha.
Okay. And I think based on the start date, that should be fine, but I think otherwise we would have needed 27 payrolls.
Yeah, but because the start date was after,
Okay,
yeah.
so I think we're perfect
Yeah, we're
then.
fine.
So you guys already had a start date, right?
Yes.
Sure, you had a start date.
Sure,
Yeah, it was recent.
It was recent, and it was.
In other words, if it were January 1, John, it would have been higher because it would have been 27 pay periods this year.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we have a motion to approve that transfer.
Motion?
Motion by Councilman Tehan. Do we have a second? I can second it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll second it. Any discussion on the transfer? John? Joe?
No.
Any discussion? Clerk Wright, if you call for a roll.
Councilman Latini?
Aye.
Councilman Dean?
Aye.
Supervisor Musser?
Do I have to abstain from my secretary or?
No, you're full. It's not you, so.
Yeah, okay, aye.
Councilman Reynolds?
Right?
Councilman Sarah?
Aye.
All in favor?
I think that's all of it.
And all of it?
Please, anything else in the packet? All right, so first we have executive session for PBA contract and discussion on personnel matters.
I'd like to also add just a brief discussion on, to report the outcome of the conference I had yesterday on the WACS tax certiorari.
I'm sorry, what?
WACS, W-A-C-H-S.
I also just want to talk about New Hartford School District contract.
If I could add one item, just informational. So these were good discussions around the general ledger moves. but I think what really brought forward the discussion was the fact that we haven't seen these in the past. We needed to see these in the past. Every general ledger transfer within the budget needs to be presented to the board for approval. So I bring this up because we should all expect to see more of this activity throughout the year going forward.
Well, this way, because you could, yeah, but here's the thing, Dave, I agree with that 100%. But we never got an email or anything on it, and I would just like to have, you know, if we're gonna discuss, which, not a problem, a hire or something, like, and this is nothing against Mrs. Martin, but we didn't even know what was going on, we had no idea, and she was already working up here, you know what I mean? So I think if, you know, and I'm sure you would agree with that, I mean, send the council people an email, just way we all know what's going on, you know what I mean, ahead of time. I mean, I don't think that's asking for a lot, you know what I mean?
No.
Because I spoke to Mr. Reynolds, and not that he said anything, but I asked him if he got an email, he said, no, he didn't receive an email. We just heard this through the grapevine, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, we're talking about transparency, and listen, I'm not here to bicker or any of that, but I think it's only fair that we know about it, you know, we send an email out, right? I mean,
John, I'll do that going forward. I
Yeah.
understand though too, just so you know, we had a personnel director tell me on a Friday night that she retired.
Yeah, no, I get it, I get you, I get it.
I don't know if you
I
do
get-
because.
Yeah, no, I do, I get it.
No, so, but no, I'm doing a million meetings,
Yeah.
right? I'm trying to do everything I can possibly do.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm glad I have her to
Mhm.
do some backup on a whim. This is a quick thing, so.
And I'm sure she's gonna
And
work out, I mean,
She's
you know.
doing fantastic.
That's
A lot of
awesome.
Great work, so.
Well, I just
I
understand.
understand what you're saying.
You know, that's all.
I'll do better.
Okay, no, Jim, I'm not blaming you or anybody, I'm just saying.
Everything's happened.
We're all
super
involved.
fast.
You know what I mean? You agree? I mean, it's not you, I'm just saying that we
I
would
mean,
like
I
to
didn't
be.
know about Rick's thing until tonight too.
Right.
So, I mean, how do, you're gonna jump
Actually,
on
he
Rick?
just texted me, he thought, he missed a meeting because he's picking up his dog, he had surgery, he thought it was at 6 o'clock.
Let's,
Yeah.
I got the email, it was at 5, so.
but like I said, I figured.
Yeah, no.
If, so, I mean, I didn't jump on Rick's case either to say, oh geez, I didn't get this. I mean, so.
Yeah, no, as long as
we're-
it's
we're
all,
working. We're trying to move everything forward.
I agree, but I'm just saying, you know, this way we know ahead of time what's going on with an email. Have Michelle email us or whatever, this way we know what's going on. No biggie.
You got secretary, God, doesn't need me anymore.
There you go.
Good point.
Okay.
So,
So,
yep, well noted. So, yeah, so, anything else to add? to that?
Motion to go in executive session.
Motion to go in executive
Discuss the matters
session.
you just referred to.
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Patini,
Yeah.
second. Second by Councilman Cristero. Any further discussion on the items?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Clerk Moran, if you call for roll.
Councilman Sarah,
Aye.
Councilman Reynolds,
Aye.
Supervisor Martin,
Aye.
Councilman Dion,
Aye.
Councilman Martini.
Aye.
All in favor.
Go into executive session at 5:29. And I'll ask Adam, sorry, join us, please.
Sure, could I get a copy of it? Because I don't think there's anybody that this is gonna apply to the first time I've seen such a thing.
No, I agree.
Thanks.
Shut it down, or he went to sleep and it's gone.
Does he, like, they go back and still put on the job?
Go ahead and get a second session.
I don't know.
No, he doesn't go, right?
Rick is invited, he has to be invited.
Sure.
No, no, he only goes invited by the board.
So